Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be our NNL recap after one of the best experiences I've ever had in a hobby. This show just completely blew me away. It was complete sensory overload as far as model building goes and this hobby, and I really enjoyed every minute of it. It was a very long day, but I don't regret 1 second of it. Got a chance to see some really great build, met a bunch of really great YouTubers. It was a fantastic time, and I'm already looking forward to next year. So let's talk about some of the guys I met there. Now, one guy I met was Dylan from New York NYS Modeling. This guy has some amazing builds. They were incredibly detailed. They were just beautiful. That Mustang on the bottom of his card was there, and to see it up close was just breathtaking. I really enjoyed seeing what he had there, and he's a really nice guy, and I really enjoyed meeting him. Just nothing but good things to say about him. So you guys should definitely check out his channel, take a look at some of his builds, and take a look at the Bugatti he just finished. The car was amazing. Another guy that I met there who was really cool people was Cliff from GI Mechanics. This is another channel that I really enjoy watching. He does all sorts of different builds, from military stuff to automobiles, and they're really great builds. You guys really should check them out. I would definitely recommend that you guys subscribe to both of these channels, as these guys are really top-notch builders, and you will not regret checking them both out. All right, now, oh wait, forgot one more. How could I forget this guy right here, BG? He was one of my favorite all-time model builders, and he is one of the guys that inspired me, or I was inspired by him, to really delve into the hobby and bring it onto the channel. And I got a BG button. This is very cool. It's a BG button. NNL East 2023. This is number 4. They're even numbered. Collectible. And very happy that BG gave me one of these. I mean, I would thrill my life with being interviewed by him and having him on the channel as we spoke about his small scale group build. So BG, if you're watching, dude, you're one of my favorites. All right, so now let's move on to the next big thing from NNL East, which is we're going to look at the stash ads that I picked up from there. And these are some really special stash ads. Well, to me anyway. So let's take a look at them. You guys are going to love this. And remember, don't forget, check out BG Scale Model Shop and give him a subscription, because trust me, you will not regret it. He's a really funny guy. Love his channel. Always entertaining. GI Mechanics and NYS Modeling, give these guys a good thumbs up and a subscribe, because also 2 more great builders that you guys will not regret. Now, we're going to take a look at some of the stash ads from NNL East. First one we're going to look at is Plymouth Prowler. This is one that I've been looking for a little while, and got a great price on it as I went through the dealer's the dealer room, the vendor's room, and I didn't spend as much time there as I wish I had. There was just so much to see, and so many really cool people to talk to, that I only spent a brief amount of time in the dealer's room. Vendors, I keep calling them dealers. And bouncing around in there, I picked up one of what I think is a very cool car, and a kit that I've wanted for quite a little while, the Plymouth Prowler. Totally intact kit, comes with the trailer. I wanted this kit for a little bit, and check this out, guys. $12. It's all, the bag inside is completely sealed. Everything's there as far as I can tell. Haven't gone through everything yet, but gonna be a great kit. That's something that's begging for a little bit of custom work. So definitely gonna be building this on the channel. The next thing we picked up was, if anybody knows, based on the name of this channel, picked up not one, but two Pontiac Fiero kits. Now, why two, you might ask? Because, hey, you can never have too many of these. But one of these is a complete kit. Let's take a look at this one here. This one is totally complete. Matter of fact, unbuilt, still in the plastic bags. The gentleman I bought this from goes out of his way and he seals all the tires in a separate bag to prevent tire burn, which I think is really cool. And puts a little, lets you know that it's been checked and it's all 100% complete. 100% complete, factory sealed bags and decals. So he's got everything in here, totally sealed. He even seals the glass. I mean, this is pretty cool. If you've watched my videos, you know that they don't come protected this way. But this is neat. He did the tail light in its own bag, and then he seals all of this. This is very cool. I would definitely, wish I could remember what his name was. I would definitely buy from him again. And there's the entire kit, completely sealed and in the bag. Better than when it was new, because we all know what these things can do after a few years of sitting in a box. So this kit is totally intact, and we all know what these Fiero kits are going for now. And this one, $35. So that price, and I was like, well, you know what? I've got a bunch of them, but I can always use another one. So I grabbed that, and now I can have another Fiero to build at some point in the future. Then I went and I saw the same guy had this Fiero kit. Now these are from these two releases are from 2 different years. I forget which one came first. And this one was a model that was started. Now, he told me he didn't know if everything was in there. He was straight up with me, told me it was this kit that had been started. He noticed that I looked it over. And he was selling it for $20, but he said if I wanted it, and since I took the other one, he gave it to me for $10. So I figured for $10, what do I got to lose? So I grabbed it and started going through it when I got home, and I think it's a fully complete kit in here. Now it has been started, so there are some things that I'm going to have to deal with. Alright guys, at this point I lost the audio, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of dubbing over the video here. I'm going through the parts in the kit, and I found that it looks like everything is there. I mean, it looks like it's totally, completely intact. The chassis, as you can see, is painted, so I'm going to have to do something about that. And then I'm going to have to go ahead and deal with some of the other parts which are painted. We're going to see in the next segment here where I take the body and all of the painted parts and just dunk them in the paint stripper. Now, this paint stripper is the best paint stripper I've ever used. And I've got a video on the channel showing you exactly what it's all about. It's non-toxic, there are no fumes. You can see the metallic red color that the previous owner or the builder of this car painted it. So I'm just gonna dunk it all in the tank and we'll see how it comes out. But if I know this stripper is gonna come out looking like a brand new model, or at least an unpainted one. The interior also has a bit of paint on it, so we're just gonna dunk it all in there and let it sit in there for a while. And we'll see how it comes out. Hopefully we'll have a complete Fiero model. Okay guys, the Fiero model has been soaking in the dunk tank for a few hours, and now we're gonna pop her out and take a look and see what our results are. And there you go. As you can see, all of the paint has been dissolved right off the body. This stuff works fantastic. I've used this same dunk tank to do well over 10 bodies now, and it just keeps working. Here you can see the interior is completely stripped off, all the coloring there. And now we're going to take a look and see. I think I dropped the hood in there also. I know it's in there somewhere. Can't really see too much anymore considering all the amounts of dissolved paint that's in the solution. But yeah, this stuff is fantastic. And now I have another Fiero kit to add to the stash and build at some point in the future. So I'm really happy. For 10 bucks, could not go wrong. And as soon as I take that thing out of there and wash it down, I'm gonna put the body back in the box and have another Fiero for the stash. Or maybe I'll actually build this one. I have never built an original style 1984 first year Fiero. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, let's keep going with this. Alright guys, so now you see the first 3 new additions to the stash from NNL East. Now I'm about to show you guys my final purchase of the show. This is one of my Holy Grail kits. I've been looking for it for a very long time and ran across it at the show at a very affordable price, I might add. And I scooped it up as soon as I saw it. So get ready and take a look at what my latest purchase is. Okay guys, here it is. This is one of my Holy Grail kits, the Chrysler turbine car. I've wanted one of these for years, and when I saw that Matt at Motorcar Videos had a couple of them, I decided I was going to redouble my efforts to try and find a new one. And it took a little while, but I finally found it at NNL East. There was a guy selling it right there, and as soon as I saw it, I just grabbed it and said, hey dude, take my money. I am so happy to have this kit. This is a re-release of the kit. The original kit was released in the 60s, and I wish I could find that one, but those are incredibly pricey at this time. Even this one is up there in price. I mean, they're kind of hard to find. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, wow, if I don't get it now, I probably never will. So I paid a pretty penny for it. I mean, about 60 bucks for it, but it was worth it as it is one of my Holy Grail kits. So guys, that is gonna do it for all of my purchases at NNL East. It was an incredible show. I met a lot of really great people. I mean, I could run off an entire list of names, but it was just an amazing time. All the YouTube creators I met, the souvenir license plates here, these are NNL East license plates, which are given as one of the goodies in the goodie bag that they give you when you walk in. And these are photo etch plates from Model Car Garage, and they have commemorative NNL East license plate inserts that go into the plate frames. I mean, this is just really cool. It's just all part of the event and worth every second. So that's gonna do it for the stash ads from NNL East. But I do have one other thing to show you guys. But before I do that, I just want to say the people that I met at this show and the YouTube creators that I got a chance to finally meet were amazing. This is the kind of show where everybody wants to talk, everybody shares a common interest. There's no negative vibe at all. You're all just happy to be there and happy to share your love of the hobby with each other. So it's something that I will definitely be making an attempt to visit every year from here on out. Now, let's go on to the last stash ad, which came in right after NNL East. And let's take a look at it. Okay, here we have another stash ad, not directly related to NNL East, but still came in the day right after NNL East, which was just icing on the cake. So we're gonna open it up now and see what it is that I got. This thing up. Oh yes. Oh yeah. If you check this out, this is a very cool classic monogram kit. Wow, that is neat. Never actually seen this kit before. This is a classic monogram of the 1941 Lincoln Continental Cabriolet. Full interior with dashboard simulator leather upholstery. Wow, this looks very, very cool. This is, let's see if we can find a date on this kit. The box kind of reminds me of that Johan turbine crawler. Let's see if we can find a date on this box. 1967 copyright, monogram, original, copyright 1994 Revel monogram models. So this looks like it's a 1994 reissue of the classic Lincoln Continental. Looks like it's going to be a very, very cool kit. Look at that. That's just pretty. That's just a pretty car. So I'm going to be looking forward to building that one.